Hello, everybody. My name is Queen Dorothy, and as I promised, we are getting started with our manufacturing basics. But first, I want you to know that when people hear the word manufacturing, they think that you should have a lot of money to become a manufacturer. Now, that is a myth. That is not true. Anybody can get started with manufacturing for as little as $500. Depending on where you are, you could actually start with less than $500 because with manufacturing, there's so many processes. There is a manual process, there is a semi-automatic process, there is a fully automatic process. All of these processes, you can choose them depending on your production capacity, your demand. You don't have to jump into a fully automatic process, yet you could actually start with a manual process and then still make a lot of money until you have so much money to go into a semi-automatic. You should not start with a semi-automatic. Until you have a lot of money to go into a fully automatic, you should not start buying all of these fully automatic machines, yet you don't even have the market for your products, right? So our first episode is going to cover capsule production. Capsule production. Capsule production. Capsule production. When you go to the store or you go to the pharmacy and buy capsules, maybe you have cough or you have flu, you need antibiotics. They all come packed either in capsules or in tablet, right? But then have you asked yourself, how do they make these? Did you try to ask yourself that? This is a very soluble container. When it gets in contact with liquid, it automatically dissolves. So did you ask yourself how this is made, first of all? Capsules are made out of gelatin, and some are made out of vegetables, plant-based. Most of the capsules that are sold in the third world countries are made out of skin and pork products. And there are so many people who say, I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork. But you take these, right? Most of these capsules are made out of pork, unfortunately. And then the vegetarian capsules are plant-based, but they are very expensive. So most people really just resort to the gelatin. Now, we will talk about how these gelatin capsules are formed, but that is a very high technology production we're talking about. So for now, I will only teach you how you can buy the empty capsules, have your tiny machines, have your bottles, empty bottles, and then labels, and we should be ready to start production, right? All right. So there are 3 different processes of making capsules. The number one is manual process. All you need is a manual board. These boards come in different sizes, different capacities. There is a board that can make 100 capsules per batch. You do it manually. I will show you the process. Like, check it out. That machine that you're seeing produces about 208 capsules per batch. But then there are the ones that do produce 200 capsules, 400, 600, and the highest capacity for a manual production process is actually 800 capsules per batch, right? And then after you're done, you just have to polish your capsules. If you're using a manual process, I will show you how you can manually polish them in another video. And after polishing, because you're doing it manually, there is always some tiny board to count your capsules. Say you want to have 60 capsules in a bottle, like this one takes 60. By the way, these products are produced by Queen Industries under our subsidiary ICOMED. So we produce all of these. But this kind of labeling, you cannot use a manual process for labeling it, because as you can see, this is a shrink wrap kind of label, right? But I'll walk you through all of this step by step now. And then I will show you how you can label those bottles, where you buy the labels from, then how you do, the seal, because like on top of all of these bottles, there is a seal, right? I will show you how you can do that so that your products look professional. Then you have the carton inside, the entire process. Now, that is that. Now let's go to the semi-automatic capsule filling machine. For you can produce something like this using a semi-automatic process because it's really easy, right? But you will need a semi-automatic capsule filling machine. And you will need a semi-automatic capsule polishing machine. By the time the capsules are made, they come really, really dusty, so it has to be polished. So you need that machine to polish the capsule. And then you will need the machine that will count. It is also semi-automatic counting machine into these bottles. If you're putting 60 capsules in these bottles, then the machine should be able to count 60. A semi-automatic counting machine can do that. And then you don't need a machine to put the carton inside. And you don't need a machine to do this, right? Because you can easily buy the cups that come with the lining inside, and then you only cap it. In a semi-automatic process, you can just use your hand to actually tighten this, and then once it is tightened, this remains on the bottle, right? And then you will need either a semi-automatic labeling machine, or you need a shrink wrap. I love a shrink wrap because it is beautiful. It is beautiful. Like, the product is very professional. And then I will walk you through then we have the fully automatic capsule filling machines. This is a monster machine. These machines come in categories. They come in sizes. For example, the smallest fully automatic capsule filling machine is the capacity of 200 pills per minute, produces 200 pills per minute. And the next capacity to that is the one that produces 400 pills per minute. And then 600 pills per minute, 800 pills per minute, 1,000 pills per minute, up to 7,500 pills per minute. Like, really, really huge, right? And I will walk you through the pricing. Queen Industries customizes all of these machines. We sell these machines to our customers. But you know what? You can buy these machines from anywhere. You are only in good care, in our good care, because we provide customer care. We know our machines. When the machines break down, we have the engineers headed to your direction to fix them. Or you have a technical person on the phone to tell you what to do, right? So you're not losing anything. So in the next episode, we will get started with capsule. We'll start with the manual process. In the next episode, we will start with the manual capsule production process. And then we'll go to the semi-automatic, because these are processes that need their own little equipment, little requirements, right? So we can't mix them. So thank you so much for watching our video today. This is our first show, and it's gonna just get better. Thank you so much.
This is why we live.